there are quite a few artists of note in this exhibition. I think there's, about 10 artists. Rex, could you point out some of the highlights? Well, they're all spectacular, but just pick a few to talk about that are exhibiting.
Sure. We're exhibiting some works by John Baldessari. It's not very well known that in his newer works, he actually uses digital processes to prepare the plates for making analog or lithographic prints in the final object.
So for those who aren't familiar with Baldessari, just a little bit about who he is.
Well, he's probably about the most preeminent artist in Los Angeles. He comes from the 70s conceptual field, and he's
pretty much a painter printmaker. Is that right?
Yeah, yes. He does a lot of his images really are composites. They sort of, it's a natural that he would begin to use the graphic programs because the way he creates his work is by articulating together different images and shapes.
And sort of interesting sort of perspectives as well.
Yeah. A very recognizable style, very recognizable set of concepts that he's working with. So it's easy to understand that he would start to employ some of these technologies in the creation of his work. It gives him sort of a capricious precision that he didn't have before, where now he is more exacting on the people who create his prints. Francisco Segueros is the person at El Nepal Press, is the person from whom I got the prints with John's blessing.
And how many of his pieces are in this show?
There's 3. We're showing one piece that's earlier, I believe it's from the early 90s, that he used to give Francesco Xeroxes of parts of the image and scribbled instructions as to how he wants them assembled, what kind of colors. It was hit and miss. He would try different things. Francesco would create knockouts and so on, any number of plates that were needed to create the final image. And now much of that work is done on computers, and Francesco receives that information to work with. So the images are, you can tell when you look at the older ones and the newer ones, they're more refined, they're more precise, and I think it helps him express the ideas in the work more powerfully.